Okay, so we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks Live on Wednesday. It's our weekly celebration. We've got a lot of fun stuff for you guys today. We've got kits, we've got notions, we've got just a variety, as you can see, a variety of stuff behind us. We have Phyllis here over in the corner, over in the other room. She's going to be writing down everything you guys order. And Roger is videoing. Karen is ringing up customers. So everybody's got a job. Okay, let's see. Let me get my comments going. Hi, Cindy Gygax and Rondi and Sue and Christy and Joyce and Joanne and Sandy. Welcome, everybody. For those of you who are signed up for the class on Friday evening, TGIF fabric collage, I just sent you out an email. So make sure if you think you're signed up, make sure you got an email from me, okay? Hey, Ellen. Hi, Kathleen and Sherry. Sherry says it's raining and windy. We've got a little bit of snow flurries here. I don't know. It's just kind of a crazy winter. Hey, Katie, how are you? I miss you too. Hi, Suzanne and Victor and Linda. Gosh, so many of you guys. Perfect, Carolyn. Okay, so we're just going to jump right in because we don't want it to go over. We're not allowed to go over our allotted time. Oh, well, if it's calm where you are, Carolyn, then it's probably going to be calm here for a little bit because usually you guys get it and then it blows over the mountain to us. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? And Jenny, welcome everybody. So we're just going to jump right in because, I always like to reward those of you who come early with a few things. So let me see. Our piles have gotten kind of crazy, but let me start off with this because I know I only have one of these. Well, so this is a freebie for you guys. I'm going to scroll. Hey, Patty, welcome. Hi, Betsy and Ann. So this is just a freebie we have for you. You can use it for table runners or whatnot. So I'm just going to scroll and some lucky person is going to win it. Lynn, I always need a drink. Okay, I've got Sandy Cox. Sandy, I think you won last week too. Sandy Cox, you're a pretty lucky winner. If you really wanted this panel and you didn't win it, we do have it available for sale. So if you're new to watching and you want to purchase something today, all you have to do is put S. S is you committing to whatever number you put in. So S, the number and then the quantity of what you want. Okay. 33. This panel is $6. So for those of you who live out in the woods, this is a good one for you. S33 is $6. So think about it now. If you want to start making placemats or make more of a manly quilt or a cabinet quilt, this would be a great one to get and make. Put it in that box that I always talk about so that when November and December roll around, you have your gifts already ready. S33 is $6 for the panel. You do not want to be like Mary Beatty and start on December 23rd working on your Christmas list, okay? All right, so S33 was that panel. And I do want to just let you know that Christy and I are in the middle of working on, we're going to do a stitch along for the Beth quilt. Not me, Beth, but Yellowstone Beth. So we're running around the shop today trying to get it ready. But thank you, Kathleen. I don't know. I think Beth Dutton is really she's a very nice person. She's just had some things happen in her life that we don't know about yet. Okay, let's see. Did I miss any of it? Hey, Deb, welcome. And Peggy. Wow, Dory, so many of you guys. Hi, Mel from Washington. Mary Beatty, this is the 9th or 10th. It's the 11th of January. You are on the right date and you are live with us. Oh my gosh, Victor needs a sale on Christmas fabric. Victor, I did throw some stuff into your basket just because I think you'll use it. Okay, let's see. Not too wet, Myra. All right. I think you guys might be a little bit wetter than us. So anyway, so if you want to join us on the stitch along, we don't have all the details yet, but we are kind of going through, and these are kind of the fabrics that we think might be kind of fun. If you aren't familiar with the Beth quilt, I've lost my cell phone, so I can't show it to you. So Monday at 4 o'clock when we go live, I'll show you the Beth quilt. We actually have a photo of Beth wrapped up in it on the porch with, you know, her whiskey in one hand, a cigarette in the other hand, her laptop. The woman never stops working. So anyhow, so we'll show you that on Monday. Oh, Ronnie, if it's pouring where you are, it's going to come to us pretty soon. Okay, so hi, Phyllis. We have two Phyllises here now. Okay, so S02, I only have one of these that I could find. So S02 is $7. S02 is $7. Hi, Connie. I still need to call you. I'm so far behind on my to-do list. S02 is $7. It does say Amish quilts here on the barn. And then we have another Amish panel that's got smaller blocks. So you could combine these two panels together. S01 is $7, and we only have one of these as far as I could tell. S01, $7. It always makes me nervous right before I go to a show that I need to bring you guys anything that you might want before we sell out at the show. So S01 is also $7. This one, the blocks are about 7 inches, so 7 by 7. And then these ones are probably about 12 by 12. Mm-mm. No? Mm-mm. Oh, sorry. They're 11 by 11, okay? All right. And then we do have, in case you're going to want backing or something for your quilt, we do have S03, $9 a yard. It's just an all-over print. Hi, Chelsea. Hi, Mo. Oh, my gosh. Mo, I'm so glad that you were able to take quilts to those girls. The world needs more people making it better. S03 is an all-over Amish. So if you're interested in the Amish all-over barns, tossed kind of barns, it is directional. S03, and it's $9 a yard. Okay, perfect, Sherry. I know, Katie. Thank God for Roger. Otherwise, I'd be telling you all kinds of lies. All right, and then I have one of these. In case you guys need a puzzle, it's an Amish seam. I only checking in on the competition. So it's basically a quilt show. It's a puzzle, a jigsaw puzzle, 1,000-piece puzzle, finished size 20 by 27. S04 is $18. And I only have, can I buy S02? Yes, Cynthia. I think you're the only one, right? You only have Cynthia for 02?
No, Dory Ramon.
Oh, Dory was first?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Dory got it, Cynthia. But I will look in the back and see if I have more, but I don't think I do. But I'll look, Cynthia. But Dory was before you. Okay. So sometimes, if you're new to watching, sometimes I only have one of things. I usually show the things I only have one of kind of early when people are still logging on. Okay, no, Dory, you were definitely the first one for that. So this is another one I only have one of. A lot of you already have it. I just found it behind the shelves. It seems like every damn day all I do is clean up around here, but you could never tell by looking. So S56 is $12, and it says grandparents' house rules. Expect to be spoiled. Sleepovers welcome. Bedtime is negotiable. What happens here stays here. Make memories. Play lots of games. Okay, perfect, Kathleen. Dessert comes first. Always know you are loved. Snuggle up. S56, $12. Always be grateful. Giggle, laugh, be silly. Hi, Hi, Julie. Welcome. So S56 is $12. I only have one of those panels left. As you can see, the pile is very precarious in our new studio. I do have, Karen just whipped together these kits. So I know a lot of you have gotten the Recycled Santa by Virginia Robertson. You've gotten the pattern before, but we just put together these. They're kind of a younger version of Santa. So the kits have the wool, and then it has the roving, the trims, the flannel for the arms, everything you need to make that cute little Santa. So S104 is if you already have the pattern, because a lot of you do, and you just want the supplies, the goodies to make it. It's S104 for $14. If you want the pattern and the kit, it's $24. And that will make this cute little recycled Santa or a garden gnome, whatever you want to call it. To me, he's not so much Santa. He could stay out all year. He's more of a universal gnome. So S103 is for the pattern and the kit for $24. Or if you want just the kit without the pattern, because a lot of you already have it, S104. This way, you guys won't have to go around looking for stuff. You can just sit down and start sewing and get a project done. I know that's hard sometimes. Wow, Lynn, you must have shared. That's why we've got so many people watching. Okay, so I'm going to kind of go out of order, surprise, to get the things at the top so it doesn't fall. So this panel has been discontinued. We've got like 6 of them left, I think. So if I take it to the show, I know it won't come back. So I want to give you the last chance. The panel makes all 4 of these. So if you're working with a grandkid, this is a perfect beginning project because it's not too hard. We just had a sewing class, and I think the 7-year-olds in the class could do this project. But all of them have 2 little babies that come out. S101 is $14. S101. Oh my gosh, maybe a 3-hour sale. That's like, I feel like a 3-hour tour to nowhere. Around an island or something, Victor. S101 is $14. So S101 is $14. Super easy. This is one of the easiest of the Stacy shoe panels. S101 is $14. S101 is $14. And it makes all 4 animals. And I'm going to tell you, no joke, working with the public sometimes is a bit tricky to, not say what I think. Because no joke, every show I go to, somebody will say, but I just want the pig. I don't want the rest of it. And then I say, well, just make the pig and throw the rest away. And they're like, oh, okay. So literally that conversation happens a lot. Sometimes you just have to roll with it. Okay. Let's see. We have some cute pre-made stuff. So Moda loves to do stuff for your kitchen. So we've got some terry cloth. It says 2-in-1 functionality. Classic flat tea towel surface is ideal for drying glassware and reverses to absorbent terry cloth on everyday kitchen tasks. So S101, it says home, sweet home with the bird. Very cute. This one is embroidered on top. S1112 is $9.99. Or we've got Grow a Good Life, S1111. S1111. Oops, here, I can pull back a little bit. Is that better for you? And then don't worry because it has coordinating mitts and an apron. So the home is the best place to be. S108 is $9.99. It's a little oven grabber. These are perfect for like little gifts if you're going to somebody's house for dinner or you have a friend that has a birthday. Here's one that has a pocket here, S109. I love these because they've got lots of little detail. Moda really does kind of pay attention to the detail with the rickrack and cute stuff. And then here is the coordinating apron. So these Roger just took out of the box and inventory, but it's got a cute little tie. Everything's finished super nice. You got a bow in the back, and you've got the cute little rickrack, the accent. You literally could not, home is the place to be. You literally could not make it for $29. You couldn't even buy the pattern. S107 is $29. But if you cut off the tags, it's going to look like you made it. So S107 is the cute apron. S107 is the cute apron. And then I'll go through the other things real quick. Bye, Karen. See you tomorrow.
End of day stuff.
Perfect. Thank you. S109 is the hot pad. Welcome to our hive. It says up here. Welcome to our hive with a little B. S109, $9.99. S111, grow a good life. And I'm just going to say, your dish towels get spots and they get grungy. So life is too short to have a yucky dish towel. Throw it out, get a new one. Here's the oven mat. Home is the place to be. I know Roger's like making a face because we still have dish towels from before we were married to each other, which are like, literally, we should throw them away. But neither of us, we're both hoarders, okay? We're both hoarders. S112, $9.99. And even when I take new ones home, I will put the old ones out in the garage for rags, and then somehow they end up back in the kitchen drawer. S110, and I can only imagine one person does that because I'm pretty sure the kids are not going through the rag bag in the garage. S110, super cute with a little mailbox and a bird. Okay. All right, we've got these, which we're going to clearance out. So I do have a free one. If you take your curling iron to in your suitcase and you need this has the special heat resistance, so you can put your curling iron in here when it's still hot. So if you do that, type it in so we know the first person to type it in gets a free one. And then we do have them for sale. S96 is $6 for the pattern. So type it in if you, Katie, he was lying to you. He was lying to you. The kids class, Mary Vitti, you're funny. 4 kids signed up at the very last minute. No sewing. One brought a toy sewing machine that was possessed and sewed by itself. We had to get rid of that. And 4 kids got dropped off at the very last minute. Their moms went across the street for margaritas. I couldn't even be mad because I could relate. But those kids have to be in their own class from now on. They cannot be in the big girls class because they were 7-ish. So it was a handful. We made pillowcases. Everybody did them. Everybody loved them. It was successful. But it was if I was drinking at the moment, I would have had to go home and have a bottle of wine or 2. But Roger's got us on this cleansing thing.
What?
2 weeks. We've gone 2 weeks. S97 is $6. So these are normally $10.50 for the patterns. This is a cover that goes over, so you applique this cute little design on there. It's a foot pedal, and then you put the vinyl on it so you don't get it dirty. You can clean it off, but it has the stuff that you put on. I don't know where you would, because this is not the stuff that goes in your cabinets. What do you think that is? Phil, Phyllis is busy writing. Sorry. What do you think that is? It's a non-skid something. You probably put it under your carpet so your carpets don't skid.
Never saw anything like that.
Feel it. It's definitely non-skid something. I'm sure it's going to say in the pattern.
I haven't got a clue.
Okay. Here, I'm going to just read the back of the pattern and see if it's on the supply list. Well, solid gripper fabric. Good luck. S97 is $6. Okay. Did somebody comment that they use a curling iron?
Yeah. Jenny Duarte.
Okay, Jenny Duarte, you're the winner.
Mel Gillespie says flat iron, not curling iron. What does that mean?
Oh, she uses a flat iron. Well, if you use a flat iron, it still would fit in. Mine at least would fit in here. Okay. Roger hasn't had any cigars either.
In like 3 months.
I know, Kathleen, but sometimes you wake up late, you have to do your hair, and then you're like walking out into the hallway with your curling iron because you don't want to put it in your suitcase yet. Okay, I've got Jenny Duarte for the free one. Okay, let me see. Last time, oh, here, I had a good system. All the freebies in one spot. So S97 is going to be the foot holder so that your foot doesn't slide when your pedal slips in between here. And then super cute so your pedal doesn't slide. And then S96 is for the curling iron container. And then your cord comes out through the back and gets tucked into this little pocket. So it's very well engineered. Okay, let's see. Sue, I am telling you, yes, dry January is the longest month of the year. Okay, so we've got a fun rickrack and sewing line. So this is our retro guardian angel. For those of you who like to make dolls, we don't have a kit for this because we've sold out of that fabric line, but we do have a new line that's very similar. So we'll probably re-kit it in the near future when I can get Karen to do that. So S102 is for the pattern. It's by Eleanor Peace Bailey. And then this is the sewing line. And I do have a sample somewhere. The rickrack is caught. Okay, let's get it all out. So I put the rickrack on the quilt. So if you were here in person, you would see this is actually a cheater panel that they send the shops because they know we can't get our acts together to sew up the samples. So we do have the kit. The kit, you actually piece it and sew it all together. You do not get a cheater panel, okay? I'm just going to clarify that. But so what I do when I get the cheater panels is I have to get kind of creative because I think it kind of looks flat if it's just the panel. So I just sewed the rickrack in between the blocks. So this is the sample that we've made up. We finally got it made. But it just gives you different ideas of what you can do with rickrack. Are you done? Here, I'm going to put it over here in Max's bed so I can start showing stuff. So this is the quilt kit. S86 is $69. And the quilt ends up being $30. It seems like you're going to have a lot of extra. I kind of hate when we don't actually make the sample because then I don't know. I just have to follow the pattern's directions on what to put in there. So it seems like you're going to have extra fabric if I had anything to guess. So S89 is $69 for the kit. S89 is $69 for the kit. That does not include the rickrack. So just to make the quilt, if you just want to do if you just want the pattern, which is great for fat quarters, I would think. Nope, they're calling for half yards. So this is the pattern, but I'm showing it. What?
County.
What's the county doing?
Taking your Christmas lights.
Oh no, it's the guy picking up the reindeers. Okay, so this pattern here it is in two different fabrics. Just to give you an idea, this one they put panels around in it, but it's the same pattern. So S88 is $10 if you want just the pattern. I think it would, well, no, these longer strips, you're going to want more than a fat quarter. So S88 just for the pattern is $10. If you want the rickrack, It's gonna take. I could not figure it out because I kept getting lost on where I was at and what I had measured. So I believe a blonde guesstimate. You're gonna need about 15 yards of the rickrack, and it is 70. Huh. That's probably what got lost.
It's right here.
First. Nope, that's $14.
Oh.
It's definitely not $14. Okay, so just put rickrack. So it's 70 cents a yard. So put rickrack and it's 70 cents a yard. So we'll know, just put rickrack and how much you want. So it is white on one side. It's definitely not cotton. I would say it's polyester. So S rickrack, 70 cents a yard. No, Susan, I wish that they sold the panel, but they don't. They just give the shops, if we order enough fabric, they give us the panel so that in hopes that we can get it finished and promote the fabric lines. S94 is $199 for this trim. It's a tape measure twill trim. S94 for $199 a yard. And then the rickrack is 70 cents a yard. So it's kind of a fun rickrack. Okay, so S94 is $199 if you need the tape measure twill. S94 is $1.99 a yard. The rickrack is 70 cents a yard. And then here is the fabric line. So there's quite a few pieces. Some of them I really love. I think we could put that in the kit, although it's not as fun. I don't know. Once we don't have the exact fabric, it's really hard to find something to improvise. But this one is one of my favorites. So here is the collection. It is a big collection. I think there's 11 pieces in it. So S095 is $132 for 1 yard. Half yards are 66. Fat quarters are 39 for the collection. Remember that if you get it, the collection, we do the collections at $12 a yard, or usually $1 a yard less than whatever. I know we have some at $11 later on. But so this is $12 a yard. The bolts, if you want to buy just stuff individually, the bolts are $13 a yard. So I'm going to start with those real quick. S84 is the scissors and buttons and notions. The really cute wooden spools, S85 is the next one. S85. And then tossed pins you can never go wrong with, S86. Black background tossed pins. And the cute ruler, kind of in a more pastel-y color, S87. So S87 is the ruler. And then S86. S86 is the black pins. S85 is the wooden spools. And S84 is the scissors and other notions. The spools are super cute, June. So if you're new to watching, all you have to do is just type in S and the number and then how much you want. And then we'll track you down to get your info, your shipping and all that. Or you can give us a call to the number that's scrolling. If you do give us a call right now, we have been having super crazy storms and our telephones aren't really working. Well, sporadically. So sometimes it comes through, sometimes it doesn't. But you can leave us a message or you can message us on Facebook. So S80 is the orange background with cream dots. This is a good one just to have in your stash, not necessarily for the sewing line. It's just a great one to have in your stash. S80 is $13 a yard. S81 is a yellow background with cute buttons. And then S82 is the lime green background with the tossed pins. So S82 is the tossed pins. S81 is the yellow with the buttons, and S80 is the orange polka dots. And then it's a kind of a big line, which is surprising for a sewing line. But this is the turquoise with black polka dots. Again, super perfect for in your stash. Oh, good, Donna. So if you are doing the pincushion exchange, I know I need to take note and finish mine. But if you are doing the tin can pincushion exchange, it has to be in the mail by the 15th. So if you haven't gotten in contact with your person, let Christy or I know, and we'll try to figure it out. Okay, S90 is the very cute vintagey one. I love this. It make a cute sewing bag, or cover your iron with it, or something fun. S90. S91 is the black and white check. And then S92 is the white creamy background with the buttons. And S83 is the turquoise with the black dots. Oh, perfect, Betsy. I know, I've got to get mine sent out. Okay, so the collection, if you want the collection, the 1 yards, S095. 1 yards is 132. Half yards is 66. Fat quarters are 39. If you want the kit to make the quilt, it's S89 for $69. If you want just the tiles pattern, it is S88. And again, it comes in both variations. So just to give you an idea, it's the same pattern, but using different fabrics. So you can see what it would look like. It's a pretty quick and easy one. It looks like big chunks of fabric. So it's great if you have the big focal fabrics. S88 is $10. And then of course, if you need the retro guardian angel, we have S102. The pattern makes both dolls. So for a while there, we used to, when we did sewing adventures, like retreats and different things, we would take this little one, and you guys followed, gosh, I don't even remember what her name was. Is Peggy Cato, are you on? What was the name of this? We had a name for her, and she went all kinds of inappropriate places. We did put her in Virginia City with Sophie Standing. We put her on just like hovering over a Harley Davidson. That guy came out of that bar so fast, but then ended up taking Sophie on a ride around Virginia City like at midnight. It was crazy. You never know what you're going to get into with us. What adventures you'll find. Okay, so I'm going to show you a lot of different collections, but panels also. So if you haven't gotten the panel play book, this is a good book. S72 is $19, and it has different ways to offset the center as a panel. So add 2 borders. It just gives you good ideas on how you can piece different size blocks together so that it doesn't just look like a panel thrown together, you know. So lots of ideas, and the panels nowadays are so pretty. This is a great one. I love this. That was a great fabric line we had at one point in our lives, but we don't have it now, so don't try to order it. But that's a great way to set it. Quick and easy. Some of them are a little bit more time consuming, but they're all pretty easy in here. So it gives you the ideas and the dimensions and kind of teaches you how to figure out how to create a pattern for yourself. So S72 is $19. Let's see, 3-yard quilt. So this you just need basically a light, medium, and dark, large print, small print, whatnot. So this is 3-yard quilt favorites. 8 designs fill the pages of the second edition, which now includes enlargement instructions. So if you want to, you can get additional fabric. You can get a 4th yard to add an extra border to make it bigger if you want. S70 is $15. So it's less than $2 a pattern. So you get all 8 of these patterns in here. S70 is $15. Hi, Jean. Welcome. Linda ABC, you be careful. Okay, so Deb, we're doing a retreat at Tahoe, and the retreat is 5 days. You come in on Sunday afternoon, like 4-ish, 5-ish. They don't really give us the keys to the doors till 3, and so we got to get everything hauled in first. So we ask for people to not come in till 4-ish, and then or 4:30, I don't know when. And then Sunday night we have dinner, get our area set up, introductions and that kind of thing. And then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are full days of sewing demonstrations. You can work on, like a lot of people might want to do our landscapes or our embellished, bedazzled panels. You're welcome to do anything that we have, any of our projects, you're welcome to do, and we're there to help you. That's all included in the fee. If you want to do a different project that we're not familiar with, you're kind of on your own. But lots of people do their own projects. Throughout the day, we'll have different demos and techniques. So we might have a kit for like the recycled Santa. And if somebody wants to do that, we'll show you how to do that. We'll have small kits. Last year we did fabric dyeing. Depending on the weather, and I haven't asked Christy yet, but we might be able to do ice dyeing if there's snow out on the ground, just depending. And then we leave on Friday morning. So Friday at lunch, we have to be out of the building. So that is the retreat. If you have other questions, let me know. You can get a room by yourself, or you can do double occupancy. The price includes, it's $845 for double occupancy, $1145 for single occupancy. And that is an all-inclusive. It includes all of your meals, the lodging, pretty much everything that you need. Yes, you bring your own machines. Perfect. Okay, so S71 is the BQ5, but really pay attention to it because it's pretty amazing how different it looks with the 2 different layouts. So you can lay it out like this, or you can lay it out like that. So this one kind of reminds me of water. You could do like the beachy fabrics I'm going to be showing you. This would be fun for that.
You want to hold it different.
Okay. S71 instead of the quilt package. All right, Linda ABC. I'm not sure what that means, but I'll figure it out before the end. Okay, S71 is for the BQ5. And then here are some fun, at this point in my life, I'm over snow and I'm ready for sunny days. So I thought we'd bring the beach line back. S69 is $11. A lot of people are doing this one up and putting it in their bathrooms because apparently people decorate their bathrooms with beachy stuff. So Beach Dreams, that's a fun one. S69. And then we have some new ones that just came in. So there's 2 different panels for this. These would be fun to make into mug rugs or, which is basically a big coaster, or a snack mat. S58 is $11. Or you can cut them out and put them into a big quilt. The options really with panels are limitless. S58 is $11. S58 is $11. Want me to hold it some more? Okay. And then here's the go with it panel. S57. So this is a big one you can make a wall hanging with. You can make flags with it. Lots of fun stuff you could do. S57 is $11. And we have some trim. So if you're new to watching, if you want to, oh, Ellen has an octopus in her bathroom. So is it all beachy themed, Ellen, or just an octopus? So if you're new to watching, you can always go back and rewatch this. We honor the prices through the weekend. So we don't take these numbers off until Monday morning. After Monday morning, once the numbers are off, it means nothing. When you say S74, we have no idea what you're talking about. So here's a fun seashell trim. A lot of you have gotten this before. It's S74 for $10 a yard. S74 is $10 a yard. And then we have S75 for $3.50 a yard. And let me get this one. S76 is $3.50. So you have through the weekend to order. So you can always go back and rewatch it. Show S69 again. Oh, okay. S69 was a panel. Well, I think there are some of you out there that live close to the coast. Oh, thank you, Valerie. Well, I can make up anything. No, I actually sleep at night thinking of different things that we can do with all the stuff that's in here. So S69 is $11. Beach Dream, Sunshine, Shorelines, Ocean Breeze, Salty Air, Dew.
No worries.
Nope.
Lazy days. Ocean waves.
There you go. So this would be a fun one, I think, to hang in the bathroom. Okay, let's see. I used to have a beach-themed bathroom, clamshells for toilet paper. Oh, super cute. Super cute. I know, it's a thing. Lots of people do decorate their bathrooms with the ocean theme. Okay, so S75 is this blue trim with a silver metallic. S75 is $3.50 a yard. S76 is a blue with a metallic, goes like in the edge of your pillows, or you could also do it, sew it into your binding at the same time and have a really nice binding edge. S74 is the seashells. We use those quite a bit on bags and different things. I did the Laura Heine seahorse, and I sewed this on the bottom of that collage. We do have, it just came in, so it's not on today's sale, but Laura Heine's new line of fabric, Yippee-ki-yay. I saw that Roger was taking it out of the box right before we started. Okay. And did I show this one? The 225? I don't know if I showed this one.
You did not.
Okay. So S77 is $2.25 a yard. S77 is $2.25 a yard. Oh, perfect, Linda. Well, you'll have to take pictures. S69 is the beach panel that has the words. Okay, let's see. Now the fabric line. Let me know if you guys are still confused about the beach panels, because there were 3 beach panels. Okay, in case you want to make a quilt, these would be great for 3-yard quilts or to add to the top of your panels. I love the flip-flops. I love this, the words in the ocean. S68, there's 8 pieces in the collection. So the 1 yard collection is $96. The half yard collection is $48, and the fat quarters are $28. Okay, perfect, Susan. Oh, here was the S93 for Rick Rack. If any of you guys need it, I just found the I just found the pen. Or the paper. S93 was the Rick Rack from earlier. Okay. All right, so here is the collection real quick. S59 is the seashells. S59. S67 is the oceany waves. S66 is the starfish. And S65 is the sea glass. So 65 is the sea glass. 66 is the starfish. 67 is the ocean waves. And 59 is the little seashells. What do you call those seashells? These ones, they have a special name. You know, you always try to find them when you're walking on the ocean. No, it's the circle-y one. The starfish are more like this, aren't they? I don't know. Somebody out there will let us know. This one, what are those called?
Oh, it's a shell. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you know how you can only find like parts of them on the ocean, you know, when you're on the ground.
Sand dollars.
Yes, sand dollars. Yep, you got it. Oh,
What made
Cynthia.
you think I would know that?
Oh, Valerie. Okay. Oh, look at everybody knew it but us. You know what? It's so weird. I'm just going to say, when you're live, you can never think of the right words. It's like I need a word dictionary, like backup, because I don't know, you're like having to think before you talk. Well, usually, sometimes it doesn't happen. Okay, so S64 is the clouds, S63 is the flip-flops, and then S61 is the sand. So S64 is clouds, S63 is flip-flops in the sand, S61 is the sand. What line are the seashells? What line are the seashells? Timeless treasures. It's timeless treasures. And the fabric line is, it just says beach. Yep, there. It just says beach. And then we've got three more. Okay, so S60 is $13. They're words written in the sand. Paradise, sunny days, love, sea, beach, sun. S60 is $13 a yard. And then this one is not part of the line, but it reminds me of being on the beach. So I think of it as a beautifully sunsetty kind of a fabric, just gorgeous. I don't know what I would do with it. Here's what it looks like, not folded, but it's absolutely stunning. So S62 is the sunsetty beach. S62. Thank you, Donna. It is pretty tricky. S62 is the sunsetty stripey. Can you show 68 again? Okay, Phyllis, 68. Sure, what is 68? Maybe was it 58? Oh, 68. Here, show her the 1 yards. So S068 is for the collection. It's 1 yards. 8 1 yards is $96. 8 half yards is $48, and 8 fat quarters is $28. S61 yard, and I forgot to put 1 yard per. Oh, perfect. No problem. Okay, perfect. Okay, I think we got it. Betsy, it would be a gorgeous bag. It's one of my favorite fabrics. I think it'd be good as a binding also. Okay, here's a special for you guys. There's probably like 6 yards left-ish. S73, $6 a yard. It's a border print. by Northcott Studios from their Aphrodite line. So S73 is $6 a yard. S73 is $6 a yard. So sometimes, especially with prices increasing, we just have to build our stash. When you get the opportunity to get a good price, get it. Okay, S068 is for the Seashell Beach Collection. And if you're new to watching, you can give us a call to the number scrolling below, but we are super short-staffed. So nobody's going to answer it right now, but you can leave a message, or you can message us on Facebook or call us in the morning with your information. Okay, let's see. So we do have this, just came back in stock. I know it's kind of Christmassy, but you have to get it when you can. And if you're like most of us, you're going to need to start working on it now. So S55 is round diamond kit. It's the diamond art, but it is of the sewing Christmas tree. But it doesn't necessarily have to be Christmas, in my opinion. It could just be a fun sewing tree. So S55 is $25. These come and go. Like as soon as I get them, they're pretty much are gone. So so if you wanted it before, get it now. No, Jennifer, we don't have a 1 yard minimum. You can get fat quarters, 1 yards, whatever you want. We're super flexible around here. My mother would say that we're so flexible, we lack direction. So anyhow, let's see. Did I miss any comments? Sometimes if I miss your comment, it's not necessarily that I was avoiding it. Sometimes the comments come in so fast that I don't see them all. I know, Mo, I have to pick a new one to send to you. There's several of them. It's been hard choosing which one to send. Okay, we just got these back in stock. This is the Perfect 3-inch adjustable ruler by Karen K. Buckley. It is, and Connie, I think that we ran out of the 6-inch and they're not carrying it anymore. So I don't think you've got one of these. But if you, so you might want this one is what I'm trying to say. Or I might have sent it to you and I didn't send it to somebody else. I don't know. So this is what it is. It's such a good concept. It's really in here tight. Okay, so your ruler comes like this. It has a little case for you to keep it in. So you're not going to break it like, when you go to a retreat. So it has a super cute purple and limey green case that it just slips right into. And then your edge here. So that is your ruler. You don't have to worry about it breaking. And then it just snaps together. So you can make it however big you want. Let's see. All right. Yep, that's 6. I didn't try it out before. There you go. So it just is going to snap together. And then it goes up to 18 inches. So say you only need it goes up to 24 inches. So say you only need it 18 inches. This goes right on the end. So that it gives you that square. Okay. So if you want, you have a 12-inch, you can have a 6-inch, whatever, you have a 6-inch, 12-inch, 18-inch, or you can have a 24-inch. So it just snaps together real easy. Uh-oh. Here, I've got a really cool one here. Poor Phyllis, her pen ran out. It's probably so cold in here, the ink froze.
That's
okay.
no lie.
I am so hot. Okay, so that is the S106 for $25. S106 for $25. For the Perfect Adjustable Karen K. Buckley, 4 rulers in one. Also, let's see. Ingenious ruler is 4 rulers in one package. Has clear grid markings with 30, 45, and 60-degree angles. Blah, 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 blah. It's perfect, just like her scissors. If you guys haven't gotten her scissors, you should. They're my favorite. Oops. Okay. S106. Christy, it is not cold in here. Do not even. Don't.
Phyllis, is it cold in here?
Well, my nail beds are blue.
I don't know. I think it is so hot and like I'm sweating. Okay. So it is perfect, Carol, for traveling. All right, we will see you soon, Sandy. Well, we'll see you Friday, Sandy. Okay, so we have a really fun line that just came in. Karen's making this table runner sample for us, and I'm in the process of making a mug rug collage. I'll be showing you guys on Friday at the class. But it's a fun, it kind of just reminds me, it sort of is like Yellowstone-ish, I think, but I could be wrong. Here is the different fabrics for that collection. We've got it cut in, like the brown is cut in 2 pieces so that you know that save 1 piece for binding. So S54 for $46 is the table runner. And then I'm going to bring out the collections. So it's a really big line. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Art Gallery. They're kind of new, but not that new. But they're one of my favorite fabric lines. The fabric almost feels silky. And their fabric, a lot of it goes, look at that cow head, so cute. A lot of it goes with each other. So you can cross over on different fabric lines. So we've broken it out into 2 different collections. Just because, what does the, I'll measure it, Susan. I know, Christy, it's like silky. It's kind of crazy. The different feels of fabric from the different companies is really baffling to me. Okay, so S049 is for this collection here. Usually I do it by color, so you get all the oranges and all the yellows all together. But this one was just so pretty that I kind of just mixed it up. So S049, there's 8 pieces in this collection. 1 yards are $96, half yards are $48. Fat quarters are $28 for this collection. And then S50 is this bottom collection. You've got the little mason jars, the cow heads. S050, 8 1 yards is $96, 8 half yards is $48, 8 fat quarters is $28. This would be a fabulous quilt. You could do it scrappy or not scrappy. If you want the layer cake with all the different every fabric that I've showed you is in here. The layer cake is $45, S52. So S52. And then let's see. I'm going to go through the fabrics pretty quick. S48 is the yellow with the daisy looking flower. And it is directional, just so you know. I always like to point that out because it might make a difference in the fabrics that you get. S47 is the cow head, the skulls. Here, I'm going to S47. I'm going to put it this way so you can see it. Oh, so this would be a cute one to use in that BQ5. But you could also do this fabric line in the tiles quilt that I showed you with the sewing line. It would be perfect for that because you don't really want to cut up the pieces too much. S46 is more cow skulls. And then a fun floral fabric, S34. S34. So as always, it's $13 a yard on the bolt. If you get the collections, you get a discount of $1 a yard. So it's $12 a yard if you buy the collections. So that's a really good price. I know I hate to say this, but fabric really should be quite a bit more, but we have a hard time. Well, when we're too understaffed, we can't go back and reprice things. S45, we're blondes, okay? S45 is for the It's gray and kind of creamy with a little bit of blue and pink. So it's just got hints of different colors. And then let's see, we've got several more. S44 is kind of a gray background, but it's kind of a green gray. And then 43 is the geometric. This one would be great for the background behind a collage. Say you were doing like a Laura Heine collage. This would be great for a background. S42 is the pink peachy daisies. Not really pink, more peachy for sure. All right, Deb, see you later. Okay, perfect. We'll see you when you get here. And hey, Deb, before you go, tell Stephanie, if she's not watching, if you guys want to come and sew at 1:30 on Friday when she comes down to take care of her parents, we could whip something up. And because I know she was having an issue with something. So tell her 1:30 on Friday, which is day after tomorrow. What? You don't want me to put them there? Okay. Next time, okay? S41 is a peach with a paisley. S40 is, what kind of flower is that? It's like a mum, sort of. Somebody's going to tell me because you guys are much more botanists than me. S40, it's just a good little westerny line. A girl westerny line. And then S39 is cute little stars. The stars to me would be fun to cut like 2 of them and then make that a border. Because you don't want to just cut it up so random that you like lose stars and things. But I would totally line it up and cut it as a border. And then what else do we have? I know I'm going to block us in so we can't get out. Okay. S38 is the gray with little dashes. Could you tissue dye 43? I'm going to find 43 and let you know. Oh, we have a tissue giveaway. Okay, thank you for the reminder. Okay, S38 is the gray with dashes. S37 is the fun chocolatey brown with more dashes. S36 is just a good little Western design. And then S35 is the mason jars with cute little floral flowers. S35 is the mason jars. S36 is this one. S37 is the brown one. And S38 is the gray with the dashes. Okay, what number am I looking for?
43, I think she said.
43. 43. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to find 43. Maybe this one. Oh, for sure you could tissue dye it. So she's asking if you could tissue dye this one, but you for surely could. You could for sure. This would take a tissue dye really well. That would be fun. Okay, so if you didn't watch last Monday, we did a demo on how to do the tissue dyeing, and we showed you a bunch of examples. So this was the one that I actually did while you guys were watching. So it's that wine, happiness is wine and old friends. It's all you do is you lay it down, you put the tissue dye on there. As you know, you cannot control it at all. So this is how it ended up. And I'm going to just scroll and pick a lucky winner. I have Sherry Saul. Sherry, I hope you're a wine drinker. Okay, Sherry Saul, you won the already done tissue dye panel. I know. Okay, Sherry, you won this. And remember, if you ever win anything that you don't want, because sometimes we have good prizes, sometimes they're not so good. So if you ever win something you don't want, just let us know and we'll put it back in the drawing. Or if you're cleaning out your sewing room and you want to donate to the cause, the ladies love it. Sometimes usually when Phyllis comes in, she brings something from her room she's cleaned out and she just wants to get rid of. And but a lot of times she wins it back. So I'll have it in her basket and then she'll bring it back and be like, I donated this. So, and then we did not, as far as I can tell, we did not get the bolts for this collection that I'm going to show you next. I haven't seen any bolts, so I don't know. Maybe I might have just ordered fat quarters, just so we'd have them, which is kind of weird for me to do. But so far, all I found are these fat quarters and this layer cake. It's from the Homebody collection, Maureen Cracknell for Art Gallery. And I'm going to open it up so you can see it. So it's 16 fat quarters. So 16 fat quarters. We do have quite a few of these on the bolt already, though. Maybe that's why I got it, because we do have quite a few from this collection. Look at how pretty it is. I love that feather. Here, I'm going to just pick out the ones we do have on the bolt in case you need yardage. You can let me know. So these ones here, if you need a bigger piece of them, I do have these on the bolt, I believe. And then those ones I don't. But the collection is these 16 fat quarters. So 16 fat quarters for $60 as 51. If you want just the layer cake of that collection, so these same exact fabrics but in 10-inch squares, S53 is $45 and you'll get 42 10-inch squares. So 42 10-inch squares, S53 for $45. Or we have the fat quarters, or if you need the yardage for something, you can let us know. So S51 is the fat quarter collection. There's 16 of them. And then let me find a bag to put these in so I don't lose them. S51 is $60. Okay, and now I'm sure. So this quilt here is one Pat Condo made the sample for me. Thank you, Pat. I know you're not going to watch it live, but I know you'll watch it at some point. It's absolutely fabulous. She said she loved working with the flannel. So it's all flannel. I did put Minky on the back because I love Minky. So look at how cute that quilt's up. People say Minky's hard to work with. If you're taking it to your quilter, it's just as easy to work with Minky as it is cotton because you secure the Minky on your long arm so it doesn't wiggle around. It is a little bit wiggly if you're sewing it yourself, so you might, but it's still worth it. I mean, there's nothing better than wrapping up with a Minky backing for a quilt. So we do have this quilt kit. The quilt kit is S27 for $125. So it was $129. We took a couple bucks off just for you guys. I do think that when we go to Phoenix next week, it's a bunch of Canadians down there and they love flannel. So I'm pretty sure, I don't think this quilt is going to make it back. So S27 is $125. If you want just the pattern for this, so remember, patterns are great for different panels that you might already have in your stash. So this here, this inner part, the inner butterfly, is a part of a panel that you cut apart. So it's just how they offset the panel. So S25 is for the pattern. If you want just the pattern, S25 is $10. S25 is $10. Okay. All right, Lynn. We'll see you later. If you want the panel, we don't have a bunch of these left, but we do have, I don't know, a handful. So S29 is $17 for the butterfly panel. And it's a good size. You literally could just make a throw quilt out of this. S29 is $17. S29 is $17.
And those blocks are larger than the one on the wall, right?
They are, but I think she cut them down. I think that the only way that you could have it in the kit is to cut it down to the size. So yeah, they are. And if you wanted to leave them whole, you could cut a 1/4 inch out here and then leave the borders on it and then piece it into something. S29 is $17. I know, Mary Beatty. I love Minky Quilted Up. S28 is $13. So this is another panel. S28 is $13. S28. So it's a large butterfly and then some go with it fabrics. So, no, I was going to say I think these are in the center, but they're not. So S28 is $13. You could embellish this. You could put borders on it with other flannel. And then you could, if you wanted to, hand stitch along the edges to give it more dimension. And, you know, sometimes I feel like panels are cheating and we should add a little bit of work and effort to them, but you don't have to. S28 is for the big butterfly. And then we do have a kit that goes with the big butterfly. So S26 is $58. And that's for, it ends up being 32 by 48.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Dennis finished dinner, so I have to eat. Okay. All right. Tell Dennis thank you for cooking dinner. Christy, we have one. You can have it. All right. No batting is needed, Dory. That is true. And it's a personal preference. So a lot of people, if they use the Minky, especially if you're using Minky and flannel, they don't put batting in. I always put batting in because I sell batting. So, you know, I'm honest. But I sell batting. So I always put batting in everything we do. And so this one has a good drape. It's not stiff at all. It is 100% bamboo batting. Not the 6 ounce. The 6 ounce would be a bit denser. So I have 6 ounce bamboo batting in this one, which, as you can see, it has more dimension. It quilts up more like wool. Okay, so S26 is for the smaller butterfly that's going to be super easy. You're going to get it finished in a heartbeat. So S26 if you want a smaller quilt, but you still love the look of it. S26, $58 is going to be the smaller quilt that anybody can finish because it's basically the center panel and 2 borders. And then S27 is $125 for the big butterfly quilt. And then I'm trying to see if Carolyn Gavernich. I think that it is, oh gosh, I had it written down. Creative Chaos Coop or something. Numbers of collections, please. Okay, Mel, is that for I don't know how far I've gone back. I think the collection you're looking for, Mel, is these 2. Let me know if I need to go back further, Mel, if it's not these 2. So S050 was for this collection. I think this is the collection you're asking about. S050 is for this one, and S049 is for the other one. So S049 was this one. S049 was that one. Okay. I think, okay, I think I've answered all the questions. I don't want to go back too far. I'm going to like forget where I am. Oh, tell Dennis we just need to put like a bridge or something between us and you so we can just like go quick. All right, let's see. Are the butterflies stuffed? Are all the butterfly stuffed flannel? Yes. So everything for this collection is definitely flannel. Mo, I know. Batting just makes it better. How big is it? So the big one is 60 inches by 76 inches. So 60 by 76 for the big one. And the smaller one is 32 by 48. Yes, I think, Carolyn, it's Chick's Creative Coop. And the beach prints, could you show me S60 again? Yes. Okay, hang on a second. No, Christy, I really think that the Phoenix people are going to be all over that butterfly. S60 was S68. Okay, what was S60? I've got 58, 69, 57. All right, I'm trying to find S60 for you. 61, 63. Here's S60. I need to call register. No, Valerie, if you already bought something with us, which you did last week, we should have your info we should have your info. Okay, so this is S60 Linda Holwagner, and then the collection is S31, S031 is the fabric collection of what we have left. So, yeah. So S031, it's 2 for 5 yards at $12. $60 for the 1 yards, $30 for half yards, and fat quarters are $19. And then let me get you the bolts. Is it Super Bowl weekend also? I don't know. Is it? You know, Victor. I have no idea.
Trick question.
Yeah, no idea. Is it Super Bowl weekend?
Who you asking? I don't even know what a bowl weekend is.
Super Bowl.
Oh, Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
It's February.
Okay, so here are the bolts that go with the collection. I also have some other bolts in case you want to do something else that are flannel. So everything I'm going to be showing you for the next few seconds or minutes are flannel. So this is the border print. I'm guessing, oh, okay. So in the big quilt, they cut the border print for this border, and then it looks like they cut this secondary border and then stitched them here in the alternating blocks. So S24 is $13 a yard. S24 is $13 a yard. S23 is $13 a yard. S22 is the light brown with the multicolored polka dots. Okay, let's see. Can I get 1 yard of yes, Cindy, you can get that. But can you let me know? Do you want me to ship it to you, or do you want me to hold it for you like usual? And then S21 is a all over vine with polka dots. And then here's just some flannels that I pulled that would go with it. We don't really have a great flannel selection at the moment because we'll probably wait till the fall to order more flannel. So S21 is the vine. S20 is just a go with it fabric in case you need some flannels in your stash. S18 is a great black. So if you're doing, applique, folk arty applique, the black is a great background. If you're doing the wool, you can use the black flannel as your background instead of investing all the money in wool for your background and then just use the wool as the applique. So a lot of people are doing that right now. So S18 is the black, and then S19 is the rusty color. Okay, Cindy, that's perfect. Connie, I will bring your order to Arizona. And hold my order. Okay, Victor, I almost was going to ship your order today, except I ran out of time because your basket is already full from Monday. Okay, so S031 is the collection of the flannels, not including the blenders. So the 5 1 yards is $60. The 5 half yards is $30. And the 5 fat quarters is $19. All right, Victor, I'll put a note on it to hold it till you tell us. But we will be leaving I think I leave on the 23rd, and I'll be gone pretty much for an entire week for the Phoenix show. So, so we can either ship it out before then or after, whatever you want.
Did you see Valerie Conrado's question?
Does she have to register again?
Mm-hmm.
I already answered her. She's good. Okay, we have these super fun. Mary Beatty, close your eyes because I know these scare you. But if you've got grandkids or you need an easy project, this is great for them. It would be fun to embellish also. So these are just super quick and easy gnome kitchen dolls. It kind of looks like he's got Easter eggs, but there's some kind of cookie. Those macaroon cookies, I guess. So, okay, perfect. All right, well, Sue, I hope it wasn't too important. All right, Ellen, I'll get yours and ship it. I think you have a bag under the table, so I'll look and make sure. Okay, so for the gnomes, we have, and you could, instead of stuffing them, you could also cut them out and use them as an applique on front of an apron. They'd be super cute applique on an apron. So S99 is $16, but it includes the panel and the fabric for the backing. So this was the fabric that we used for the backing, and it is at a discounted price with this. So the backing, the panel and the backing, S99 is $16. And you could, and we'll be talking about this in the collage class also. What do you do with these little motifs? So I always cut them out and save them. You could iron them on to a mug rug or a snack mat and make a collage, which would be fun. So there's lots of different things you can do with them. S99 is $16 for the panel and the backing. And then if you want just the panel, it's S98. So S98 is just the panel for the gnomes. But super easy. If you've got grandkids, this is a great beginning project. You want me to pick that up for you? So we just moved into this room. So we're trying to figure out the logistics of where things have to be. So I made a pile behind Roger, and now he keeps knocking it over with the tripod. So I guess next week I will not stack it there. Then here is the coordinating panel for the gnomes. S100 is $11. You can add borders to these. Let love rise. Oh, that's super cute. Relax, just roll with it. Let good times roll. Every day is a pastry kind of day. Life is what you bake it. So super cute. So you can make these into snack mats. You can make them into table runners or mug rugs. You can make a quilt. You could do a banner, put the heavyweight interfacing inside of it, and then make a big banner like we do with a lot of things. But it's very, very springy, summery, and cute. So S100 is $11 for the baking gnome panel. And oh, poor Rondi. She said she did get a patriotic gnome for a gift and thought it was a Santa. Well, Santa's gnomes, they're all the same, okay? Oh, perfect, Sue. Okay, Fran, I think have a bag for you under the table. Okay, so here is the Minky that I used on the back of the butterfly quilt. So I don't have it on the bolt anymore because I've used it all, but it is on order. So if you bought the butterfly quilt and you want the exact Minky, S105 is $21.95. And so I think that's a few dollars off because I think it's really, it's 90 inches wide. So I think it's $24.95 a yard now, but it's 90 inches wide, so you won't have to piece it. So it's perfect, okay? S105, $21.95 a yard. We will ship it to you as soon as it comes in. S105 is $21.95 a yard. If you are putting it on the back of this quilt, it's 60 inches, so you're going to need about 68 inches so that you have a little bit of wiggle room. So S105 is the Minky that we put on the back of the butterfly quilts. Okay, and then as you can see here, we have this beautiful quilt that Phyllis made. It is paper pieced. If you need her to do a demo again, I'm sure she would love to volunteer. She is rolling her eyes right now. Okay, so so Jenny, this is S105 is $21 a yard. So I don't have any on the bolt, but it's $21 a yard. So let us know how many yards you want. Okay. So we have this beautiful quilt that's behind me. It is paper pieced. I do have, let me move these out of the way. I do have a kit for it. And I don't know if you guys were on Monday, but we had this quilt up behind us. We sold out of this kit. So you can't get this kit anymore. It's ginormous, but we did sell out of that kit. We do have one pattern left. So if you want that pattern, I only have one left. Well, I could, when I actually clean up that section, find more, but I don't think so. So S113 or S13 is $12 for cross it. It's a great pattern for jelly rolls. You don't necessarily have to use such a big border. You know, everybody likes that modern look of like plainness, I guess. So white space. White space is what the modern people love. So it's a great pattern for jelly rolls. You can make your border as big or as little as you want. S13 is for just the pattern. S13 is for just the pattern. For the quilt behind me, the prism, S10 is $12 in case you want just the pattern. S10 is $12. Okay, perfect, Jenny. So S10 is paper pieced, so you get those perfect points. And then S12 is just a super easy one. We do have a kit for this one, S16, which is using a charm pack. So the pattern, play a card, is great for charm packs. Super easy. S16 is $105 for the kit. And it doesn't say how big it is. Let me see. And I don't have any more of those patterns. 87 by 87. So they're pretty big size quilts. 87 by 87. I have one quilt left. 87 by 87. And then the prism one is 73 by 73. So the one hanging behind me is 73 by 73. And I did use this for wide back. So I almost always use a wide back because I don't have time to piece. So I use this wide back, which just gives it a great texture. S15 is $130 for that kit. And there is quite a bit left over. I don't know if maybe you need it because of the paper piecing, but you can make some fun stuff with that. So S15 is $130 for that kit. And then we have the layer cake, if you want the layer cake, which is what's used in the prism quilt. So maybe you've got enough of your own backgrounds that you don't need necessarily the whole kit. You could get the layer cake and the pattern. So it's just one layer cake and then a yard of spotted mustard, which is used in the quilt right here. And then it's also used for the binding, but you could use anything for that.
Tell them to use real paper piecing.
So I'm a blonde and I've never paper pieced. So I just took the pattern down to the printer and told them to make me however many I needed on real paper, like they use good quality paper. So poor Phyllis spent a week of Mondays ripping out the paper because it was really not, you need to use paper piecing paper so it just disintegrates out once you stitch it. So S14 is $39 for the layer cake. S14 is the layer cake for $39. And then we do have a collection of S011. And I put a few of the background fabrics in there. We are getting close to the end of this. So I think now that we have Phyllis's fabulous sample, it probably won't come back from Phoenix. And then Pat made the other sample for us, but we've already sold out of that kit. So S011, 8 1 yards is $88. 8 half yards is $44. And 8 fat quarters is $29. The layer cake S14 is $39. And then we've got a black and gray collection. So S012, 8 of them, $88 for 1 yards, $44 for half yards, and $29 for the fat quarters. S patterns 1H. Okay. She wants S13 and S10 for Linda ABC. Let me get the side. Okay, we got that. Okay, perfect. All right, so S012 is for the black and white and gray collection. S012. And then S011 is for the creams and the greens and yellows and oranges. So S011. This one I love. It's a background fabric, but look at it. It's the new beginner's pattern. It's just very cute. Okay, kind of 50s-ish.
What did you say about Linda ABC?
Um,
S patterns.
She said patterns 1 each. So S13 and S10.
Okay.
And 13 we might not have because Jane already asked for it. And I'll see, Linda, if I can get more. Okay, then we have a little bit of this fabric left, not too much of it. S09 is $12. It's a good background or a good neutral. S S08 is white with black pinwheels. S07 is airplanes. So if you have anybody in the aeronautic world of airplanes, this is like a good one for them. S07, $12 a yard. Oh, so we did the collection at $11 a yard. Yeah, so the collection we did at $11 a yard. This is at $12 a yard. So, then we have S06 for the orange stripes. Thankful, chill out, love, celebrate, enjoy, good day, real life, me time, everyday magic, extraordinary. So if you're in the collage class on Friday, we're going to be talking about how this kind of stuff is stuff you want to collect and put in your stash, because you're going to sometimes just want to cut out those words and put them onto a bookmark that you make and mail off to somebody who's having a bad day or something. So S05 is the gray background, the gray stripes. S06 is the orange stripes, $12 a yard. And then we do have a special here. It says Quilter's Corner, Quilter's Stash, The Common Thread, The Savage Quilter, Fabricville, Cindy's Quilt Shop, The Quilting Bee, Treadles, The Quilter's Angel, Janie Lou, Polka Dot Pincushion. So S17 is $8 a yard. And these are low, so we'll take all the orders first. But if you ordered it and you ordered a bunch of different ones and we don't have them, we'll let you know so you can decide if you still want them. And then this is another one that I only have 2 of these sets. So S30, if you want it, it's S30, and it's 2 1-yard pieces. So 2 1-yard pieces, and it's S30. I have 2 of those collections. Mary Beatty wants a 1/4 yard of something.
06 and 05.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay, so S30 are these 2 cute fabrics, and I do have 2 sets. S30 for $20. And then this is the backing fabric that I use. So wide backs. This is just a great wide back. It's a black gray S32, $21 a yard. If you're not familiar with the beauty of a wide back, so you can cut, say you are putting 5-inch borders around your quilt, you can cut 5 inches from this. It's 108 inches wide, so you're not going to have to piece your borders. You also, if you're using it as a backing, you don't have to piece your backing because it is 108 inches wide. And if you're doing binding, you don't have to piece your binding. So wide backs have a lot more uses than just backing. The other great thing about it is it comes out to being about 2.5 yards per yard. So it seems like it's expensive because it's $21 a yard, but it's really 2.5 yards of fabric. So equivalency. So that makes it like $7 a yard basically. So wide backs are always good to have in your stash. S32, and that is what I used on the back of this quilt. Okay, let's see. What time? Oh, it's 5:41. I do have a few auction things if you guys want. I do have these available if you want any of these. So the veterans that we give the quilts to, there's several of them that have a business making these. So I told them that we would sell them here if you guys want them. They're $100 each, and the entire money goes to the veterans. So they have cute Raiders ones. So if you want it, just type in Raiders, and we will get it shipped to you somehow, or if you're local, you can pick it up. So we have a Raiders one. They can do custom because I know a lot of you aren't necessarily here on the West Coast. So they can do custom for whatever you want. And I know Christmas is over, but you can start thinking about Christmas for next year and stock up. So they make the perfect gift. They're really well made. They've got a hanger on the back. And so we've got a Raiders one. We have, don't start crying, bless you, because I'm not a sports fanatic. So we have this one.
It's the New England Patriots.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good for you, New Englanders. And then we have, if you want just an American one, American flag. Kathleen, did you end up ordering one? Here is the one, if you guys saw the ceremony, they gave me one with a plaque on it, which I love. So if you want just an American one, and then, did Roger get a Raider one? No, because right now he doesn't like the Raiders. I was going to give him one for Christmas, and then Gracie said, Mom, you might need to switch to 49ers. And then they sent up, and this I think is a hockey team, I've been told. I have no idea. So if you need any of these, if you need gifts that are coming up, no Mary Men's, but we can ask them to make it. And I am going through Phoenix. I'm going through Vegas to get to Phoenix. So I can pick it up for you if you want, Mary. Let me know. Oh, well, if you want, Kathleen, I have this one. I don't know if you wanted to ask for a special one, but we can get in contact with him because he said that he can send up as many as we need. So I do have this one if you want it. Otherwise, we can get in contact with him if you want a special order one. And they can do, he can do pretty custom if you want like a military, if you're interested, we can get you in contact if you want it super custom. They can put your name on it. They can do all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, so all right, so that's it. If you want them, let us know. And okay, we're gonna do 5 minutes of auction. Okay, so this is gonna be quick auctions. Quick auctions. Okay, guys. And then we'll do some giveaways. Okay, so if you're new to watching, this gets kind of crazy. I'm gonna put out several different things, and if you want it, you guys just bid on it. And sometimes they bid like $1. It takes forever. Here is a merry-go-round panel. It's a cute little pillow. It reminds me of what we used to do when I was little. I would have put a piece of muslin behind it and then sewed around it and made the carousel trapunto. So S79 starting at $2. S79 starting at $2. S671 starting at $5 is a bunch of, I think these are Isacord. I don't know, it says, yeah, Isacord says the box. So these are some really good threads. I should have started it probably way more. But Isacord thread. So great for your embroidery. Here's the blue suede. So they're S671, $5 for the Isacord thread. I know you guys are gonna fight over that. And then I've got a bunch of Minky scraps. So the prices, I looked at all the different prices, and it came up to $30. So S78 starting at $10. S78 is starting at $10. This one is 3/4, so 27 inches by about 60 inches. This one is scraps that equal a half a yard. I don't know how she came up with that or what it even looks like, but I think it's all different pieces that are about a half a yard. So I used to, and then this one is 2/3 of a yard, so 24 inches by 60 inches. So S78 for $10 for the Minky. We used to have a super cute cowboy kid print And we did the minky and then the cotton and then the minky and did a cute 9-patch little quilt to throw in their car seats. So maybe that's what this is left over from. I don't know. So S78 is the minky for $10. The Isacord thread S671. And the panel is, okay, let me see. S79 is at $4. S79 is at $4. S671 is at $10. S70, okay, what's S70? We got quite a few of those. Mel, what's S7? Maybe, okay, Mel, type it in again because I'm not sure if it's 78 or 79. Okay, I got my pen so I can write on here. You guys just keep on typing. Keep on. I love it when I see you guys typing. S79, it looks like is at $5. 671. Okay, that's good. Just type in the other number. S671 is at $10. So the Isacord thread, girls, probably is worth, I would say, I don't even know how much Isacord thread is, but it's a cute little variegated thread. This would be great for pine needles. And that one would be good for trees and bushes. S671. Okay, you guys fight over that. Keep putting them in. Can you change my order to be the complete big butterfly quilt kit and pattern and not the separate parts? Yes, Carol, we'll change it. Okay, let's see. All right, so S671 is at $15. S671 is at $15. S79 is at $7. Okay, Mary Min's at $7. Quick, type in if you want to pay more than $7. Let me see. 679. Okay, 671 is at 18. This is Mary Min's at $7. Okay, and then 78. Let's see, what was the last one for 78? Oh, I got 3 of you at $20. Somebody's gonna have to break that. S78 is
$14 is what I see at the last one.
You did? I saw a $12.
Sue Walter, $14.
Okay. Sue Walter. Okay. Type it in. I've got S78 at $14. If you want it, type it in now. I know it was super cute, that little baby quilt we used to do. Okay, Sue Walter. And then the Isacord thread, we're at $30. Mary's not messing around. Okay. Then I have a bucket of stuff at $6.70. Let's just start a new one while you guys are all talking about the threads. S670. You got some crappy Coats and Clark threads. You've got some pom-poms, some lace, stretch lace it says, some cute little peachy trims, some pinky peachy pom-poms, some ribbon, craft ribbon, some gold ribbon, some assorted sewing needles, and some Dritz sharps. S670 for $3. S670 for $3. I have companion fabrics for S79, and I know oh, perfect. Okay. All right. Mary Mann's is
$30 for $671.
$671 is $30 to Mary Mann's, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then 670 is at $5, I think, to Victor for the laces and the needles. Just the needles alone was $129 for one pack. And then you got the trims. Okay, Mary Men's for that. Okay. All right, Victor, it looks like you're the only bidder on that for $5. And let's see. It's a good thing that Linda ABC is driving, or you guys would be in trouble. Okay. I have a couple more. S661, $3. It's a craft kit for a Kitty Angel doll kit from Daisy Kingdom. The original price was $9.99. So S661 is $3. It's a panel, and you're going to cut the panel apart. Here's the wings. Here's the dress. You're going to cut the panel apart. Everything you need is in there except for the stuffing, the polyfill. So it makes this cute little Kitty Angel. So S661 is $3, starting at $3. S661 starting at $3. And then here is another bag of stuff. Literally came just like this. It's priceless, okay, guys? You got some rings. You got some really useful spools. You got some Gutermann threads. Bobbins to I don't know what size machine. I should have seen if they fit in my machine. Some eyes and hooks, some more thread. For those of you that are new to watching, you never know. I do not go through these bags first usually. You never know what's going to be in them. Sometimes we find the most randomest stuff. I would say the most random ever. I opened up a paper bag and it had dead birds in it. I think the woman must have been making, saving it for the feathers, I guess. So I'm not really sure about that, but would you, if you want the feathers, would you save the whole dead bird? And then when it dries up, then you have the feathers? I'm not really sure about that. I'm not really sure. We just threw it in the trash can, okay? So you've got some ribbons, you've got some bobbins. What happened to the number? S861 starting at $3. Or 661. Wait, 661 is this. So 661 is the Kitty Angel. 861 is this pile of stuff. I mean, you do have some good metallic trims in there with little dots and some red, white, and blue. Oh, some cute little house buttons. I mean, the more you dig, the more you're going to find. A sunflower button. You just never know. I think a piece of chalk here stuck in a bobbin. Oh, a tape measure. Look at her tape measure is wrapped up really nice. Some metallic threads, and it comes with a needle. So S861, we're at $5. S661, and you girls, 3 of you at $3. Somebody has to break that number, okay?
You got 3 minutes.
3 minutes, okay? Because Roger's getting ready to turn it off. So S861 and the S661 is the oh my goodness, somebody's gonna have a field day with this. Oh, there's some beaded trim in there. Oh my gosh, that must have been at the bottom of the pile. I didn't see it. Very all right, I probably should have saved these bobbins because I can never find a bobbin. And they're already preloaded. And some safety pins. Here, I'm not going to give you, I don't know what that is. Girl Scouts. Oh, she was probably putting on patches. Oh, you learned so much about people. Okay, S661. Did you guys break that? S661 one, I've got Jenny Duarte at $4. Anybody else want to outbid? 661 for the Kitty Angel. 661 for the Kitty Angel is $661 is $4. I've got $661 to Ellen, I think.
And Jenny.
Jenny
Oh,
Duarte,
Jenny and Ellen, you both are at $4. Somebody break that tie. Okay, 861 is Victor for $9. Anybody want to outbid $9? Do it now while I get out my freebies.
Really?
Really? You said I had 2 minutes. Okay, $450, Ellen. Okay, $450. Jenny, if you want to outbid her, 861 is at $11. 861 is at $11. Let me know if you want to outbid her. Okay, so we have a cute little Janet Wicker Fresh pen cushion here. We have a pen cushion, and I'm going to pick somebody. Peggy Driscoll, are you still here? Peggy, if you're still here, let us know. And then we've got some featherweight socks. And I've got Mel Glisby. Mel Glisby, if you're still here, let us know. And I have a ruler. And let's see. Ruler, I have Carolyn Gavranich, a 2-inch ruler. Carolyn G. I have another ruler. These were donated by Quilters Haven. And I've got Mary Vitti. Mary, am I going to see you here on Friday or just Zoom? And then we've got a cute little spool pin cushion. And I have Jane Massengill. Okay, let me see what we've got down here on the auction stuff. I've got $5.50 for Eleanor, or for Ellen. I've got Carolyn is here. Carolyn. Okay, perfect, Carolyn. Mel Glisby is here. Okay, and then Peggy, are you still here? Pass $13. Okay, so 13 bag of stuff. Okay, hopefully it shot perfect, Mary. $5.50 to Ellen M for $5.50, and then $8.61. Mary Men's for $13. Mary Men's $13. Okay, that's it on the auction stuff. Okay, Peggy Driscoll, are you still here? I have okay, this. It's so hard to keep everything straight. Okay, I have, if you want this, just type in that you want the blouse pattern. I think it's a blouse pattern, but it's a ton of fabric, even if you don't use it for a blouse. This is what it is, but it's got all the pattern pieces cut out. If you want it, just type in that you want the blouse pattern. This was also in it, so I don't know if that is part of the blouse, but if you want that, type in blouse. No, Mary, just bring yourself. I'll go through my stash and get you what you need. Okay, Peggy Driscoll, are you still here? Okay, I'm going to pick another name. I've got Peggy Cato. I didn't see Peggy today. Mary Beatty, you just won something. Okay, Mary, you are a lucky winner. Okay, so those two, Mary Beatty. If you want the blouse, type it in. Is there a size on it? Oh, now you're going to ask me something complicated. Cut two. Oh, it says girl. So I think maybe it's a girl dress. There's no other directions. So, but it says like this is the bodice number 2. So girls sizes 7, 8, 10. I don't know. I probably just use it for the fabric myself. But if you want it, it's yours for free. And it's got a cute little collar from Daisy Keenan that was $3.47. And it's coming in a Mervin's bag. So that tells you it's Era. Okay, Roger's giving me the dirty look. Okay. Okay, Jenny. All right, Jenny, I'm gonna put your name on it. Jenny D. Okay. All right, that's all we have for today. We will see you guys on Monday. If we're not seeing you for classes throughout the weekend. So we'll see you guys on Monday at 4 o'clock. I think that the demo is going to be how to do a gathered, a quick gathered, I don't know how to explain it, but we're going to gather a piece of fabric and we're going to put it between two pieces of fabric, but we're going to use crochet thread to do the gathering, so it's super quick and easy. So we're going to show you the trick of using crochet thread when you're doing a gather. So that's all we have for today. Thank you for joining us. We will see you guys soon. Have a great weekend. Bye. 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 Bye.